My name is Manny Beats Shy, and I do music.
This is the Type 32 interview. This month, I am here with the one and only Manny Beats.
What's good, bro?
What's good, boss man? How you doing?
It, man. Glad to be here.
Hey, man, welcome down to the patch, man. I know this has been a long time coming. Tell me first thing first. How did you hear about the Type 32 contest?
I heard about the Type 32 contest actually from Smart Boy. And, he was telling me about it because I've been submitting to the baseline, and he was like, "Man, you need to submit some of the most recent joints to, the Type 32." And I slacked a couple weeks because I was just kind of make sure, I didn't want to just throw anything in there.
Right.
I wanted to make sure I give you something that's gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Right.
First impression is everything, so I wanted to make sure
Indeed.
something was gonna be dope. So that's when I was like, you know what, I'm doing it now. Like, I'm gonna capture the energy now and just do it.
So your name, you go by Manny Beats Shy.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Chicago.
Dun dun dun, Shy.
Yep. Southside, Wild Hundreds.
Let them know.
Wild Hundreds. I pretty much lived all over Chicago. I mean, I done lived everywhere except the east side. I stayed originally from 107th and Union. I stayed on off 101st. Stayed over on the west side for a little bit.
Right.
Stayed over on the upper north side, right by the beach. So I've been everywhere.
Being from the Midwest, how did the Midwest influence your sound?
Really, I mean, honestly, the Midwest really influenced my sound just because I feel like the way that we do our drums is a whole lot different. And then just when I discovered Black Milk, that just really, I don't know, Black Milk changed my entire approach of how I make music, how I tackle my drums, and just taking that sound and just trying to incorporate that, but keep it me, at the same time.
How old were you when, I guess, it hit you like, man, this is something I really want to get into, or I actually want to try and take serious?
I would say probably honestly probably like my sophomore year of high school. Like I come from music. My mom used to sing jazz a lot, jazz and gospel. So I pretty much grew up in the studio with her. Like, I've been in the sessions. I've watched the whole process.
How old were you when you went into your first session, first studio session?
My first studio session, I was like maybe 6, 7.
Wow.
So I was like 6, 7. Used to go in there. I remember we stayed there about the whole overnight. I remember going to sleep, waking up.
Really?
Went to the store, grabbed some chips, and we were still in there till about 4 o'clock.
So what were you doing though? You're 6 years old. You're hanging out in the studio. What, you beating on the corner or something? What are you doing?
Yeah, a lot of times, it's just me and my brothers. We'd either be playing around or something like that. And they had
How many brothers do you have?
I got 2 brothers.
Okay.
2 older brothers, and I got one little sister.
You the youngest?
I'm the middle boy.
In the middle.
My sister's the youngest. I'm the middle boy. So, I got away with a lot of stuff.
Right. So, well, let me ask you this: having siblings and that sort, were any of them a part of that process as far as you creating and getting into your craft?
My middle brother, the brother that's older than me, he does music a little bit too. So a lot of times we kind of fed off each other.
Okay.
But I just really kind of I think I'm the one that just really took off with it and really kind of grabbed the whole music vibe and like creating music and everything. So.
And how old were you when you said, "Oh, this is it"?
I was like,
I'm Neo. I'm the one. Yeah. I'm gonna be the one.
I was like, hey, sorry, brother, but this was you probably know this exact moment too, but this was like maybe my sophomore year in high school. I was rapping, and all his brothers, like all his friends, they broke out in the cypher in school, and I went in there and I was rapping, and everybody was like, "Yeah, your brother got the juice." And they was like, "Yeah, your brother got it." I started rapping with a couple of his friends, and it was going from there, man. I just started taking off with it.
Do you think most people, again, when they get into production, they start as the artist?
Yeah, I would say some people, because I think if you already got the ear as an artist, you kind of know what you want to hear.
Right.
And then sometimes, what I used to do when I was rapping first, I used to take beats off of, I think we was using LimeWire.
LimeWire,
getting beats off there.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Getting beats off there, and then I just had a certain sound for what I used to like to rap to, and from there I was like, I'm gonna try to make my own shit. So I started messing with it, and first joints was really whack, but
when you say really whack, was it whack for you or you playing it for your friends? Matter of fact, describe the first time you played it for your peers.
The first time I played a beat for my peers, they went crazy because
really?
they didn't expect it. And
I'm saying, was it like, hey, I got something? Just that moment. Like, what was that?
It was pretty much like I had this little 4-bar loop that I made with a piano. And I think I first played it for my cousin. I was like, yo, listen to this. I made this beat. And he was like, all right, I'm going to check it out. So I played it. He said, man, that's dope. Then I went for my other guys and I played it. And they went crazy. So I was like, oh, yeah, I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, describe that moment when it's like you watched other people listening, vibing off your music.
It was like, when I watched other people vibe off that moment, I was like, yeah, I could do this. I'm going to keep doing it.
Okay.
And it was like a bug bit me from there, bro. And I just kept going with it. And I just never stopped.
So you've, from what I've read about you, you've entered, I guess, beat battles and things of that sort.
Yeah.
Describe that, because again, it's 2020 now, and I don't know if the vibe is still the same as maybe what it used to be with beat battles. But describe that experience, like.
With beat battles, it's definitely kind of a mixed bag. Really, you really don't know what to expect.
Right.
I mean, me personally, I never go in thinking like, oh, I'm the shit, I'm gonna win, because you just really don't know what the crowd gonna be vibing to.
Right.
You don't know what the judge will be vibing to, because everybody's got a different ear. Everybody's sonic is different, what they like to hear. So I mean, the main thing I try to do is when I go in is just I play the best shit I know that's gonna hit hard. I play it first. That way I can grab everybody.
Are you one of those who go up there and do the whole doing all this? Or are you like, nah, I'm standing here?
I mean, sometimes I may do it a little bit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do too much moving around up there, but I mean,
seen people out there doing backflips. This one, I'm like, you're doing a lot, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I keep it chill. I ain't gonna do too much up there. I kind of let the music speak for me. But I mean, yeah, I think the sound of battles have definitely changed. I mean, it's not like how it used to be, where there's a lot of really gritty, kind of hard hitting stuff.
Right.
Because I mean, I'm not sure if you're familiar with like Battle of the Beatmakers they got up there in Canada. Like if you listen, I've listened to those for like probably the last maybe 6-7 years.
Right.
And just listening to the different sounds, because I intend to go to one of those one of these years.
Well, man, stay tuned for more with Manny Beats, man. You know what's coming for you. My name is Oz Bangura, manager here at the legendary Patchwerk Recording Studios. And I'm with Manny. And we
Appreciate it. Yep. Appreciate it, dog.
Bang.
Sonic Superior.